channel and welcome to Maui, Hawaii. This is the 7th part in the Maui series. In this video, we are going to complete the famous Road to Hana Waterfalls and Lunch full circle tour organized by Stardust Hawaii. We are going to drive through and explore the beautiful but rugged terrains of the backside of the Road to Hana. So, let's continue from the end of the previous video where we reached Kipahulu, off to the beautiful Road to Hana. Most people consider Kipahulu as the starting point of the backside of Road to Hana or the back road to Hana. From Kipahulu, we continue driving along the backside where the road goes very close to the cliff edge near the sea. We drive past a small cute town called Kaupo, from where a rough drive through a long winding and bumpy road takes us close to the Ulupalakua Ranch. In the last leg of this journey, we continue driving along the beautiful upcountry Maui and makes the last major stopover in this trip at the Harold W. Rice Memorial Park in Kula. At the end of this tour, we were dropped back at the Malaya Park and Ride near our car, from where we were picked up in the morning for this tour. Now let's get on with the video.
And because we are in Kipahulu, I would like to let you hear the song about Kipahulu. Sometimes you see only fishermen over here.
After Kipahulu, the road gets very close to the ocean. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Across the water, kinda on the right hand side. What do you see?
Big island.
Big island. It's Hawaii. Big island and Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is higher than Haleakala. And if we are here during the winter time, we can see Mauna Kea with white top because it's snowing on Mauna Kea much more often than on Haleakala. And snow is staying there for a couple of weeks usually. You guys probably know that Hawaiians didn't have any roads around Maui. When they would like to visit another part of the island, they jump in on boats and they were paddling, right? They start to build roads because of the sugarcane. When sugarcane was booming, they have to bring sugarcane closer to mills, and they were not able to load up heavy sugarcane onto boats. So they start to build roads. But penetrating lava is a complicated process, and it's a tough job. So Hawaiians were using prisoners for building roads around Maui. And because they were working far away from town in areas like that when it was really hot and sunny and it was really hard job to do, some prisoners were dying. And because they were far away from town, time to be a prisoner, I guess. But thanks to them, we are able to show you around. I guess we need more prisoners. They will fix the roads because they get it bad. But yesterday they put there some new patches. So day before yesterday there was a lot of holes everywhere. Today is much better.
The road remains designated the Hana Highway Route 360 for a few miles after Kipahulu, then becomes the Piilani Highway Route 31 until getting to Kula, where it becomes the Kula Highway Route 37. This is the only way to access certain settlements and locations on the island. So this might be once in a lifetime drive for the tourists, but for the locals this is a daily commute. This rough section of the road is really slow, the surface is really bad, and to have any hope of avoiding a blowout, you need to go really slow. It is also super narrow, so cars coming the other way can be a real pain.
Years ago, out there would be everything brown. It's getting more and more green. So we are in Kaupo already, and this is one of the church of Kaupo on the left hand side on top of the cliff. They have another one on the back side of the village. Like I said, in 1830 there was like about 3,800 people, but 100 years later only about 200. They used to have school over here, general store, but in these days only about 20 people live here, not more. And they are very old people. They don't want to move, they don't want to go anywhere else. They would like to stay here and die here. They are stubborn. It's their homeland. And their families, they have to take care of them. They have to come to check on them and bring food for them. They are coming from Hana and Kula from the other side. Not really ideal, but that's how it is. Because there is only a couple of people, the church is not open, but the church you saw on the cliff, people from mainland, they are using this church when they would like to get married, and it's more and more popular. And we drive them back to Hana airport, and they are flying back to OGG heliport. The very next day they are going back home, so they are staying only for 3 days. All the arrangement with transportation, accommodation, helicopters, and everything, all the services, about $27,000.
Wow.
And they are telling me it's cheaper than wedding with friends and families on the mainland.
Yeah.
They were taking pictures and videos at the waterfall. It was like fairy tale. So Kaupo is getting more and more dry for some reason. I believe it's because of the climate change. But before that, Kaupo Ranch was really big. They had a lot of cows, cattle, horses over here. There was a lot of cowboys over here. They were working on horses. They had Kaupo Ranch and Kaupo General Store over here. They used to sell many different things, and also cold beer. We were buying when we were going to Kipahulu for camping. So was busy over here, but not anymore.
Kaupo is a rugged and untouched place that looks as though it has been frozen in time due to its lack of residential development and infrastructure. Kaupo's remote location and lack of access has kept Hawaiian culture intact there longer than in many other parts of Hawaii. The St. Joseph Catholic Church at Kaupo was established in 1862 by the missionary Catholic priests who evangelized on Maui beginning in the mid-1800s.
Oh, see, there's a bunch of bananas out there. See the little Chinese bananas. And from now on, it's gonna be a little more bumpy. Maybe you will see some wild animals, maybe wild goats, maybe excess deers. Not sure, every day is different. And just a couple of miles.
That was the most bumpy section of the entire tour. We were passing through the Kaupo Ranch. Few people realized that Hawaii, as famous for its sugar and pineapple as well as amazing beaches, is also a cattle country. While many island ranches have sold off portions or subdivided, a few properties haven't changed much. Kaupo Ranch is famously one of the least altered. Maui's ranches are cow-calf operations, with permanent herds producing calves for sale to be raised, finished and slaughtered for beef. Maui once had its own finishing feedlots and slaughterhouses, but the lots closed in the early 1990s when the cost of imported feed soared. In the present day, the ranchers work with cargo shippers to send calves to the US mainland for finishing and slaughter. Some 60 to 70% of calves annually are weaned at 6 to 10 months of age and transported to the mainland, where some are sold to be feedlot, grain finished, and a smaller percentage are finished by grass or grain on farmland owned by Hawaii-based ranchers.
It's gonna be much more green over here, and they bring in usually cows and cattle, and they leave them from December to April over here, and right after that goats will come and they will eat all the leftovers. They will stay until November. So every year is the same. And it's still Kaupo Ranch. So all the land over here belongs to Kaupo Ranch.
The property is part of a larger area that gets its name from Kaupo Gap, a rift in the mountainside that opened during a landslide more than 100,000 years ago. The slide showed massive amounts of earth and soil onto an area where the ranch now operates. The rugged land feels remote and wild, a world away from the resorts and sugarcane fields that travelers see on the rest of Maui.
That's how it is. And so as you can see, everything is very dry over here, and it's gonna stay like that until November, December. Right after that, it would be green again. And they will bring panels over here, and it's gonna be more alive. Nothing is happening over here. A couple of cabins up in the hill, and that's what Kaupo Ranch guys built for hunters. They are coming from the mainland. They are hunting excess deers and wild boars. We have more than 17,000 of excess deers. That's how it is.
The ranch owners include the daughter of the man who bought the ranch in 1929, William Dwight Baldwin, himself a descendant of missionaries who arrived on the island in the 1830s.
So this is just different type of beauty.
Yes, I agree with the tour guide. This is a different kind of beauty that you cannot see in any other parts of Maui. We were approaching the Manawainui Gulch. The road continues for some time in this chaotic setting of black rocks interspersed with gulches. One of the best part of this road is this vista for the beautiful Manawainui Bridge. The Manawainui Bridge is comically oversized compared to the road connected to it. Over-engineered by the federal government, it has plenty of room for you to park and take a peek up the stunning Manawainui Valley.
Usually it's busy during the winter time when water is coming down from the mountains underneath the bridge. And before tropical rainstorm, there was a couple of cars down there, but all of them has been swept down into the ocean. All of them besides one still on the left hand side, white pickup truck or whatever it was. It is happening when people come in from the other side, because usually after the sunset it's very dark over here. It's like pitch black.
From here, the road begins to climb slowly away from the sea and up towards Kula at 3000 feet elevation. As you begin your ascent, you will notice new lava fields toward the ocean. These are among the last eruptions of Haleakala and in geological time happened just yesterday. From here, you will begin to have stunning views of Perouse Bay, and behind you, you may be able to see the big island of Hawaii.
And he jumped right here. And alcohol pour over. That's the place we call Perouse Bay. And you can park your car out there. You can go by the coastline. There's about 11 miles of hiking trail. And you will see exactly what you see from here, like lava fields, the vegetation, maybe goats here and there, but nothing else. And it's a very interesting place. So they are usually there, and that's the place where Jeff Bezos bought about 14 acres of the land about last week for, they say, $50 million. Who knows? And you're gonna pay them only $99. So $1 1 year.
Oh.
But after 99 years, you are out of here because the land is not yours. Well, for most of them, for most of us, 99 years is plenty. But even if they are paying only $1 a year, it's not really pretty over here because they have no electricity, they have only generators, and there is no water, so they have to bring water from somewhere else. And after the sunset, it's more like Wild West over here because guys are shooting guns, doing goofy things with cars, and it's not the best place to stay on Maui, that's for sure. My kids at that time, they used to drink milk like little goats. And we don't have any dairy cows over here because Hawaii is one of the states where it's illegal to sell raw milk to public. So we don't have dairy cows on Maui, and everything is coming from the mainland. How was the pineapple you guys had for lunch?
That was really good.
So if you like the pineapple and if you like to drink wine, there's a company called Maui Wine over here on the right hand side, and they are making wine out of the pineapples they are growing here on Maui. The pineapple you had for lunch. Maui Wine, you can buy the bottle anywhere. ABC, Safeway, Foodland, Target, Walmart. They are selling Maui Wine everywhere. But there is no connection between Maui Upcountry and the south side of Maui, Kihei and Wailea. Actually, there is very little road on private property. Belongs to Ulupalakua Ranch. But the gate from the road is always locked. If you are able to unlock the gate, within 10 minutes, you're gonna be down below in Kihei. But if you have no key for the gate, you have to use this road, and it's gonna take about 1.5 hours. When Oprah Winfrey bought a property over here up in the hill, she got a farm out there. She received the key from Ulupalakua Ranch. So they gave her the key, but she's not driving. She's using helicopter from OGG. She would like to go to her farm. So that's the gate I was talking about, and the road behind the gate belongs to Ulupalakua, going down to Kihei and Wailea. Oprah owns a couple of properties over here on Maui. And here in Upcountry, she's got a farm. They are growing organic vegetable. They are selling in Whole Foods. And she's kinda nice because she doesn't do any crazy development over here. She was here in February, and she stopped by at the animal shelter. She got them check for $10,000 as a donation. And they stay like that for many years, and it was very easy to repair that as well. In these days, if you like to build rock wall around your home, they are not using the traditional way. They are using some kind of glue, and it's gonna cost you a fortune. And it's very expensive if you like to have real lava rocks.
Oh, this one is smart in the olden.
Oh yeah.
Look beautiful.
They have to use all the resources or all the stuff Mother Nature gave them. Nothing was coming from California at that time.
In the late afternoon, we reached the last major stop in this tour, the Harold W. Rice Memorial Park in Kula. On a hillside between the Kula Highway and Lower Kula Road, this grassy park is a nice place to enjoy a picnic while soaking up the sweeping views of the West Maui Mountains and coastline. This was a great way to end an amazing Road to Hana tour. The breathtaking views added to the charm of this beautiful park. Since this park is surrounded by Kula Highway and Lower Kula Road, you can hear the constant whizzing of cars going by. There are restrooms here to freshen up after a long day. This park is named after Harold W. Rice, the former chairman of Maui County. Harold W. Rice helped with the planning of the Maui Memorial Hospital and turning the Kahului Airport from Navy control into a commercial airport. It's not every day you can experience a park that's high in the sky. Thanks to our wonderful tour guide from Stardust Hawaii for organizing a trip to remember for the rest of our lives. This is the end of the beautiful Road to Hana tour, but exploring Maui continues. At the end of the tour, we were dropped back at the same location from where we were picked up in the morning, the Maalea Park and Ride. After the tour, I came to relax at the Charley Young Beach right across the street from my accommodation in Kihei. It's the evening. I'm back in Kihei. I'm relaxing at the Charley Young Beach. I think it's called Charley Young Park, and the beach is in that park. It's a nice crowd here. Beautiful scenery and awesome weather. Chilling at the beach, guys. Chilling at the beach. Too tired after the Road to Hana tour. I stayed here for some time to catch an amazing sunset. I picked up my dinner from Guadalajara Tacos, a Mexican food truck in Kihei, and decided to call it a day. What a wonderful day it was, a day to remember. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel, LivetoTravel. To get instant notification when I upload new videos, please press that bell icon. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.